Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this design on fakies. I learned the technique from NikitaNails for the writing in the sand and the seafoam. I will leave a link to her channel down below. She did use gel, but I'm going to show you today how I used polish and acrylic powder. Just going to go ahead and do them on these. I've already started some of these and I'm going to go ahead and finish this one. For the blue I used Fresco, which is Sinful Colors, and the beige I used Sandstorm, which is the Insta Dry. Okay, so what you want to do, and you don't have to blend them, it's not going to matter on the blue because we're going to be putting some acrylic on that. So I'm just going to do some sand up here. And then grab the blue, which I did not have open, place it right in here randomly. It doesn't have to overlap or anything. Okay, and we're going to let that dry. I have put Savvy Chic adhesive base coat on all of these because when I go to do the paint and the acrylic in here, it will stick better. The acrylic I'll be using today is this ASP bonding acrylic powder. I'm using clear. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put another coat of the Sally Hansen, oh geez, I'm about to run out, the Sally Hansen color here. You want it wet because we're going to dip this into our acrylic. And I'm going to just dip it straight in. I don't use it for anything else, so I don't think there's a problem with that. Okay, and you can smooth out, just any little bumps that you might have in there. You can just tap them out, and we're going to set that aside and let it dry for a bit. So for the stamping on my pointer finger, I'm going to use this Beach Please plate by Winstonia, and I'm going to take the little feet that are up here, and I'll be using Moyu London It's a Date. Really pretty color. I'm going to go ahead and try to pick this up with the sticky stamper. Hopefully that will work. I know it isn't clear, but that's okay. And it's really, really warm in my room right now, so I don't know if I'm going to even be able to get this. Kind of got half of them. Try that again. All right, let's try this again. And a light scrape and a roll. Kind of got them. I think I got them enough. Okay, so while that's drying, I think this is good enough for us to use. I'm going to go ahead and just use my tool here and draw a heart like I was drawing in the sand. I want to wipe that little bit off that I just got on there. And let's go to the other side. You're probably going to have to play with this, but you can see what that does. Okay, and I'm still going to let it dry a little bit more before I stamp the words on here. Okay, I think it's been long enough time for those little feet to dry, so I'm going to go ahead and put some more of that sticky base on here. And just give that just a few seconds to dry and set up a little bit so it's a little tacky. If you don't do that, you won't be able to get them to stick. I had so much trouble getting these little feet. Okay, that feels tacky enough. Let's see if I can get them to go on here. Well, there they went, sort of. Kind of, sort of. Okay. You know what? That's good enough for now. I wasn't holding that very well. So what I can do is use my dotting tool to put some little toes in there, and I'll do that off camera. So I went ahead and did some reverse stamping off camera. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put some more of that sticky base coat on here. Okay, and I will set that aside and let it dry a little bit. And I believe this is dry enough for us to go ahead and stamp on now. So off of my Uber Chic bottoms up plate, I'm going to take this right here that says take one sip at a time. Just going to grab that, scrape, pick up. Not even sure if you can see it. Let me take this excess off, and then we're going to go ahead and just make sure I'm in frame and stamp this right here. There we go. If you want, you can go ahead and to put a shiny top coat on these. I'm going to go ahead and leave them matted. But in the meantime, I don't want that to smear. So I'm going to go ahead, even though it may not seem like it's dry, I'm going to go ahead and put my peelies on top of this. Oops, if I don't drop things. Just right on top. Now, as you can see, I wasn't floating anything. So I'm going to put it on the whole thing and then set it to the side to dry. There. You can see that, hopefully. Don't think there's any smearing there. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. And these other ones should be dry now. Let me move that out of the way. Excuse me. All right. So we are going to put, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to sit this one right. Let me see if I can do it like this so you can see. I'm going to take that and put it right up here. And it should stick because we have that base coat on. Oh, and I missed part of it. It's still not sticking. Oh, maybe I let it dry too long. Well, we're going to try the other one. Why not, right? What the heck? Let me look at my nails real quick. Okay. We're going to put this one right here. I'm telling you, it's been a day. I probably should not have even attempted to do this. And that one stuck just fine. And then the last one, let me move this off of here. We are going to put right here. And hopefully that will stick. The little straw looks like it came off. Okay, well, good enough. For this part, I'm just using any white polish. It doesn't really matter. And we're just going to dab where you think you might want the little waves. And once you do that, we're going to take that and dip it right into the acrylic. So it looks like this. Okay, once you get this, and before it's dry, you're going to take your dotting tool, whatever you happen to be using, and we're just going to dot into it. Just making, I don't know, random foamy things. Okay, of course I was off. I'll do that one more time. All right, so you just take your white, however you think you might want your foam, and dab it. Once you dab it, I'm going to take it. I'll bring that powder over this time. And we're going to just dip it into the powder, or into the acrylic. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to take my dotting tool, trying to stay in frame here, and just dot wherever you think you might, want it, little sea foams to be. I cannot guarantee how long this will last on your nail, but I thought it was kind of cool, right? Okay, I'm going to do the last one off camera, and then I'll come back and show you how to finish it up. So I am back with these nails, and what I forgot to do was the waves on the blue. I'm going to go ahead and leave them like this because this video is already long enough, so you don't need to see me stamping them. My main objective here was to show you how you could draw in the sand, and that's still a little damp, and also create these waves. Now you could use that for, I don't know, clouds, or if you're doing a sheep, and you want them fluffy, you could do that. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for watching. As always, be kind and be creative, and don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. It's free. Thanks again. Bye.